Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, the blindness of my apostles, the elders of Great Milestone, they're doing you well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the afflicted, and third. Shalom. This is Brother Dawadah from James Detroit Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH. Today I want to do a quick hit going in on Isaiah 54, right, verses 3 to verse 8. Alright, we're going to get into this topic. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord's will. This video will be edifying to the Lord's very elect. So we're going to start off in Isaiah 54 and 3. It says, "For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed," some with the Israelites, "shall inherit the Gentiles, and make the desolate cities to be inhabited." Verse 4, "Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame. For thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood anymore." So this is the Lord, YAHAWASHI, comforting us. "For thy maker, which is whom the Most High, is thine husband." Alright? Because Jeremiah 62, the Lord likened the daughter of Zion unto a comely and delicate woman. YAHAWAH of hosts is his name. "And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the power of the whole earth, shall he be called. For YAHAWAH hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in the spirit." That's us, because every day we're grieved in the spirit. We're irritated with the madness that goes on around about us. Alright? So as a woman that's forsaken, we're like a woman whose man basically dumped her. And then when you dump a woman, basically she's through, she's miserable. She don't know what to do, and that's us. All right, because for a long period of time we were basically forsaken. All right, well, that's how it felt, but really the Lord just turned away from us for a short time, and now He's turning back to us. But we've given us this knowledge. All right, so we are that woman that's forsaken and grieved in the spirit. Because each and every day we're vexed in the spirit. "And the wife of youth, when thou wast refused, saith YAHAWAH, saith thy power." Who is our power? YAHAWAH. "For a small moment have I forsaken thee." Alright, so the Lord forsook us just for a small moment. Because remember, a day unto the Lord, YAHAWAH, is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. See, so the Lord forsook us for a tiny moment. And then when you, in another sense, when you check out what the Lord is going to give us, how He's going to be with us forever, once the kingdom is established, then this small moment of affliction is like nothing. All right, because the Lord putting the curses on us, the Lord bringing us to slavery, that's part of that small moment. You see? But when you compare that to having an eternity of righteousness, an eternity in the kingdom, that's nothing. "For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee." And He's going to literally gather together His elect. All right? When He sends forth His Son, Yahushua, He's going to gather His elect. You see? "In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment." Yeah, so the Heavenly Father was pissed off at us, and He hid His face. Why? Because we pissed Him off. Alright, so what you say? Deuteronomy 33 and 20. And He said, "I will hide my face from them." Who is the I? The Heavenly Father, Yahawah. Alright? And it says, "I will hide my face from them." Who is them? The Israelites. "I will see what their end shall be, for they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faith." So we pissed the Most High off. "They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God." Yeah, these idols, like Chesed Borgia. "They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those that are not a people." That's the Israelite foreigners. "I'll provoke them to anger with the foolish nation." Same thing, the Israelite foreigners. So we pissed the Most High off, therefore we put these curses on us and scattered us. But what is He going to do? He's going to turn around and gather us. Let's go back. Isaiah 54 and 5. "For thy maker is thine husband, YAHAWAH of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. The power of the whole earth shall he be called. For YAHAWAH hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in the spirit, and the wife of youth, when thou wast refused, said thy power. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee." See? "And a little wrath," I gave you an example, us worshiping these other gods and idols. Alright? Which are false gods that pissed him off, and he put these curses on us. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment. With everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee. Yeah, he's doing that now, but we've given us this truth, and ultimately he's going to show forth in the kingdom. Alright, which is showing forth now, but so much more so in the kingdom. Saith YAHAWASHI, thy Redeemer. Okay? So the Lord is gonna look out for us in the end. We win at the end of this thing. Let's close out with this. Isaiah 14:1. It says, for the Lord YAHAWASHI will have mercy on Jacob. Yeah. And he will yet choose Israel. So at the end of the day, he's going to have mercy on all 12 tribes. And set them in their own land. That's the land of Israel, because we're not there right now. And the strangers, that's the Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So at the end of this thing, the Lord is going to deliver us. Alright? And have mercy on us. Let's jump real quick. I know I said I was going to close on that, but this just came to mind. Let's go real quick. Jeremiah 30:20. Their children also should be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them. Yeah, that's going to take place in the kingdom. So we win at the end of this thing. Alright, we win at the end of this thing. Alright, because the Lord, he basically turned his back from us for a small moment, but he's starting to turn again onto us through this truth. Alright, and ultimately he's going to bring us into that kingdom where we get that everlasting rest. All praise, honors, and glories be unto YAHAWASHI, SHAM, honor to my apostles and elders of Great Milestone that do you well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elected, reflected 1/3. With that being said, Shalom. RAWCHAA, the feast that listen. Shalom.